Hello, everyone. Welcome to Heart Center Tarot. As always, my name is Marina, and I will be your guide for this portion of the journey. And look who I have with me. It's Aley from On the Road. On the
On the
road
road
again.
again.
How you doing, my friend?
Oh, I'm doing great. Everybody's been so kind. I'm having a lot of fun. I wish
Good.
my picture came out better, and sometimes I fade in and out, but it's still fun. Thanks for putting up with me.
We'll take it any way we can get you. So yes,
Marina, thank you.
so glad that you're here. Yeah, I missed last week's us not doing the show last week, so I'm glad that we're able to set it up for tonight. It's a little out of schedule, but you know what? It keeps the rest of you on your toes, right? So
That's
yeah,
right.
you'll
And
just
then
have
we'll be
to
on next week too. I mean, there we
exactly.
go. Right? Yeah, you get 2 weeks in a row.
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
What more do you want? Yeah. So so yeah, tell the good folks where you are right now.
Okay, so I'm in Charleston, South Carolina, and my stepdaughter and her family all live here. So Keith's been spending a lot of time over there with them, and I've been able to visit with Jenny Starfish, who has been on with me. And tomorrow, Tamitha the Mystic, she's coming down here to see me. This is a really nice campground. We rented the unit. It's very small, but it was what we wanted to get in and out of parks.
Yes.
So yeah, we're having a great time. I didn't realize how much I really needed to get away, and
I
he
know.
didn't either. Yeah, he didn't either.
Yeah.
So
I know. There are in some places in the world, like maybe in England, that your really small space would be called diminutive or bijou. So you could
bijou.
say we have a little bijou RV.
We have a bougie bijou. You could have both.
Yes, a bougie. Yes, that's right.
I love it, Marina. That's great.
Yeah, fabulous. So, yeah, to quickly want to say hello to Old Silver, Edward Kenneth, Leslie Yurgile, Mary Thornberry, Annie Berger, Jackie B. Who else is here? Did I say Edward Kenneth already? I
You
did.
did.
Althea,
Yeah.
Don Turner. Hello, Don. Mary Epperson. Thank you guys for joining us. And Anita K. Hello. And spending time with us. And don't forget, as always, like, share, and subscribe. It helps us get us in front of people who want to hear what we have to say. We can't do more than what we're doing in terms of, producing these things. If each and every one of you, whenever you do the like, the share, the subscribe, leave a comment, that's what the algorithm looks for, and that's what helps us get out in front of more people. So we do everything that we can on our end, and this is where we ask you to come on. It's not that hard. Click the button.
Marina, you're such a good salesperson. I'll hire you next.
Yes.
I love it.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you. I guess all those years in sales paid off.
All those years, they did. They absolutely did.
Yeah,
I did find out something interesting. There's a lady and man that pulled in over here to my right, and Keith goes over, of course, and talks to them, and he doesn't know what it is, but the lady has a YouTube channel. I thought that was so funny.
Absolutely.
I don't know what it is, but it doesn't matter. I found it was fascinating. Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah, you got to say, so listen. What's your YouTube name? What are you doing? You never know. You might meet another fellow psychic reader, and you go, oh, long lost friend, here you are, right? Yeah, you
but
never
I might meet somebody that's the total opposite too. So you got to be careful. Yeah. Anyway. Yeah.
Yeah, we was parked next to a Trump supporter.
I have to tell you guys, and this is the honest to God's truth. I have not seen one red hat. I have not seen any bumper stickers. I haven't seen anything, and I'm in the deep south here, so
Yeah.
yeah, interesting. Oh,
Yeah.
they saw the bill. I told them about the billboard before. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. But you know what? I think a lot of people are waking up. A lot
I
of
hope
people
so.
are waking up and seeing things and going, yeah, you know what? That's a bridge too far. There's just, yeah, we talked
You have to
yesterday
hope.
on, yeah,
Mhm.
yeah, mentioned during Golden Girls yesterday that, maybe I'm not so interested in hearing what Ghislaine Maxwell has to say. I'd like to hear from the victims themselves.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Yes,
don't let, she shouldn't be the one to tell their story. They should be able to
right.
tell their own story.
They should. You're
Yeah,
absolutely right. And it's that's the worst part of this is that they're acting as though no big deal, which is BS. It's total BS.
yeah.
Why don't people believe women? I don't get that. Got it. Yeah.
I know. Yeah, I know. I had someone had left a comment um, on one of the videos, and I think it was on the Golden Girls, and they were talking about a book that was written. I think it was in the 1970s, and I think it's called "When God Was a Woman," and it talks about how matriarchy was the way to go, and women controlled a lot of things until um, the Aryans the came down, and all of a sudden they take over, and women are they're nothing. Right? You're not even
Right.
a child of God, man. You breathe because I say you could breathe. And
Yep.
yeah, we must admit, they've done a fabulous job since then.
Yep.
Women have just grown exponentially, under the
Absolutely.
thumb. So
Under the
yeah,
thumb.
I do have it in my Amazon cart, so I'll be ordering that because I think it would be interesting to read. Right? It talks about um, Zoroaster. How is it?
Zoroastrianism. Yeah. Hmm.
Yes, that
Yep.
and the Jewish religion and several others, and how women became the kind of the demons in all the
Because
religions.
you gotta blame somebody.
Absolutely.
Interesting that one of the most interesting things about that religion is that Freddie Mercury grew up in that religion, the
Really?
Zoroastrianism. Yeah. Yes. He didn't follow it as he got older, obviously,
Yes.
because they wouldn't have. But apparently, was his funeral was done that way, and yeah,
Interesting.
yeah. It is interesting. It's all that stuff fascinates me. Yeah.
Well, absolutely, because they're based on a lot of history before we we started doing the nation conquering and the
Right.
accumulation of land and kingdoms and so on and so forth. So
Hmm. Yeah.
maybe we're things are turning and we're getting closer to that again, where we're going from
I
that
hope
patriarchal to the matriarchal society. So that
that's the
yeah,
hope. But look at how far we came, and then they turned it all around. That's what's bothersome to me. I
yes,
mean, we already
yes,
went through all these battles. Yeah,
yeah,
absolutely.
we did,
Yeah.
and that's one of the things that tells me that we are on the right path,
Hmm.
because if what we were doing in terms of kind of regaining our own sovereignty, if it wasn't that important, the men wouldn't be reacting the way they're reacting. They just go, oh yeah, whatever,
Yeah.
go do your thing, right?
Yep.
But the fact that they're reacting with such anger and vitriol, it's like, hit a nerve,
Yep.
hit a
Hit a
nerve.
nerve.
That's a spot that I'm going to keep poking, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely. So there's
yeah.
something that I saw, Marina, and a lot of us who are interested and involved in this ET stuff and hoping people are coming to save us, so to speak.
Yeah.
But there's supposed to be this big ship that's coming here that's supposed to be here by November. I saw this in the news. Then I
Oh,
saw another article about it that said that it's all to get people to do what they want us to do. So this is a scare tactic, a fear tactic, because that's what we're just talking about is keep people in fear, and then you've got them
yes,
under your thumb. And I'm not
yes.
sure. I don't know if anybody else has seen this, but I'd be interested to see what you guys think about this in the chat. Do you think this thing is coming? And they're billing it as they're coming to attack us.
Oh, of
You know,
course
because
they are.
there's never any good thing that
No,
happens. So yeah.
no,
Anyway,
because
they
God
charge us.
knows
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Our what our guides, angels, the quote unquote aliens, the brothers and sisters that live outside of our solar system, they have just
Hmm.
gotten to the point just now where they have the weaponry to come and attack us.
Right.
So, that's why they haven't done it up until now.
Right.
It's like,
Ab-
please,
I know.
please sit down. Like there's so many times where, yeah, they could have absolutely annihilated us, but I think we're kind of like, um, like the guinea pigs where they're watching us from above going, hey, 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 what? Look what this is going to do next. Look, they go around in circles and they do this. They're laughing. Hello, puppy.
Oh, this
Hello,
is April Joy. She wants to be
hello,
in the picture.
April.
Crazy. Yeah.
Ah, sweet. Look at that face. Oh, yes.
Oh, Mary, you said it's a hologram that they put in the sky and the aliens are going to harm us. Oh, yeah. Well, just like, remember Independence Day? I was so excited to see that movie.
Yes.
I thought, oh my God, we're going to finally see that the aliens are good people. Uh-uh.
No,
Nope. Never a good one. Never a good
no,
one. Yeah.
no, never. And that's because you know what? Most people fear the unknown because it is unknown. They don't know what to expect. So we have been conditioned really through millennia to believe that the unknown is unsafe, that
Right.
they want to harm us, they want to hurt us, and it kind of raises humanity to a level that, who the hell do we think we are? That someone would want to
Hmm.
come down here and,
Yeah.
and hurt us. Maybe,
Yeah.
yeah, please don't
Yeah.
flatter yourself.
Right.
Yeah,
They have
yeah,
other things to do.
yeah, yeah,
That's funny.
yeah, exactly. But yeah, and that's how governments typically, that's how you control people, is you keep them in fear.
Mhm.
Don't, someone is going to come and hurt you. Don't worry, I'll save you. I'll be the one
Right.
to do that. Um, I'll I'll keep you protected and whatnot. Yeah, you
Well,
know
that's
what?
exactly is he creates the problem and then he says, I can fix it. But he's the
Yes,
one that created this.
yes,
Yeah.
yes,
Hmm. Yeah.
absolutely,
Yeah.
absolutely. So yeah, speaking of the orange menace, and we were chatting about this before we came live, was apparently Carolyn Leavitt has, she was showing pictures of what's going to be the new ballroom at the East Wing where Melania used to be. But that she's been kicked out because we know how much time she
Right.
spends there. So
Right.
yeah, the East Wing is going to be redone, and they are building this $200 million a dollar ballroom, grand ballroom. And yeah, they were she was showing pictures of what it's going to look on the inside and the outside. And of course, it's full of gold leaf, and windows. And imagine Versailles, but without the class. And that's kind
Right.
of what the vision is. So I think that given the circumstances, given that the country is slowly falling apart, is a
Yeah.
ballroom really the number one priority on that list?
Right. The
Really?
kids are starving.
Yes.
There's nobody can pick the crops. We don't have Medicaid. Um,
No.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
it's a ballroom blitz. I love it, Mark. Um,
yes, Mark,
I
totally.
have a funny to tell you. It's not really funny, but it is because this may be actually what he really needs, so he doesn't feel singled out. In Versailles and other places like that, they didn't have bathrooms, and
That's
the
right.
guests would simply squat and poop or pee on the floors of these ballrooms. So you see, if he's got that, maybe he won't feel so alone. Everything will be
Exactly.
not as shitty as he thinks.
That's right. It could very well be. You could be right. There is a
Yeah,
reason why the French are the ones who develop perfume. There's a
that's
reason.
very true. Yeah, and
Yeah.
where there's smoke, there's
Uh-huh.
fire.
Totally. Yeah, totally.
Oh God.
So yeah, what he's you're right. I think he's hoping that that is the case. And
Yeah,
there's that's what's happening there. The punch from the diaper isn't going to be quite as noticeable.
right.
It'll
It won't be pungent anymore.
punch. Yes, exactly. Yeah. Yes. You'll just kind
Oh
of
my
go,
God.
like,
Uh,
yeah,
oh,
pat yourself. So
oh,
yeah,
same shit, different day. Oh,
exactly.
mhm.
Exactly. And
Oh.
okay, thank you, Mark. Now I've got that song, Ballroom Blitz,
Right.
in,
Ready,
in my
Steve?
head.
Let's go.
Yeah, totally. Totally. So let's just pull a few cards. And how how are the majority of Americans reacting? How are they going to react to this ballroom? To this, yeah, spend and
Hmm,
yeah, you're going to pay
interesting.
more for everything. There's not the jobs aren't available. People are going to be losing everything, but hey, you're going to have a grand ballroom.
Yeah.
So how are
Forever.
you feeling? Yeah.
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 I got stay put, and I'm trying to figure out. But look, she's got balloons, and she's not uplifted. So
No.
perhaps it's the idea that, I don't think a lot of people are going to know about it, Marina, to be honest with you. There are
I
people that just don't watch the news and they have
yes.
no idea what's going on. Yeah. Yeah.
I think you're probably absolutely right. I get Grim Reaper and the Key. So yeah, they're
Mhm.
this is part of the end for him, right? Is
Yeah,
it's yet another distraction, yet something else
absolutely.
to um for people to focus on. um
Wow.
and I think in some ways, yeah, people are getting to the point where they hear his name, they hear what he has to say, and it's quickly followed by an eye roll and the
Yep.
shaking of the head like, oh, jeez.
So he wants to keep us chasing like rats in a maze.
Yes.
He's throwing everything he can against this Epstein thing. And today they did announce that the Justice Department um, took all of his name. They redacted his name in every part of this thing. And then when he was private citizen. So we were allowed to do it then,
Uh-huh.
which
Yeah.
isn't true. Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it is mind-boggling for him to try to distract and, don't look at me, look over there, that doesn't matter, that happened a long time ago, blah 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 blah.
Yeah.
And yet, what does he defer to when he's got nothing, no explanation, nothing? Well, Obama, you should be investigating Obama. We should be talking about Hillary Clinton and what she did. And I think Congress is supposed, or is it the House? I can't remember. Is supposed to vote on members of government that they would make it, I guess, against the law for them to
stop
to
trading.
Stop.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And when she was asked about that, what was Carolyn's default? Well, that was all done because of Nancy Pelosi. Yeah, never mind Trump and Ivanka and Eric and Donald. We won't talk about them. We'll talk about Nancy Pelosi.
Yeah, it's whataboutism is all it is.
Totally.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Absolutely whataboutism. And yeah. So one of the other things that was in the news yesterday, and I think we might have seen some of the repercussions maybe today, but yesterday, Mark Carney said that Canada is going to recognize the Palestinian state next month in September, when the UN General Assembly meets. And
Amen.
he has joined France and other EU countries that are, and I think the information that I had was like out of the 193 member states in the UN, 147 are recognizing Palestine.
Awesome.
Yes.
Wow.
Absolutely. So, yeah, the Orange Menace got he was not happy with that. Canada is very difficult to deal with. We are not minding our P's and Q's. We are not paying attention. So, yeah, 35% tariffs on us. That's what it is. 35%. There, let that be a lesson to you. And most Canadians are going,
we don't care. We're not paying the tariffs. Yeah.
Doesn't totally. Yeah. Well, we have found ways to deal with Mexico on our own. We don't need you. We have found ways to deal with other EU countries. We don't need you. So, 35%, make it 100%. It doesn't matter. And more, I'm noticing that people that up until now have been fairly quiet are getting more vocal and kind of sticking together. And what are you going to do, Orange Man? You're going to come up here and attack us? Give it a try. See how far you get.
Right.
It's,
Yep.
So
absolutely.
How is, I think that, realistically, yes, it is going to have some impact on us, but is it, let's see, is it going to have the desired result that he wants? Or are we going to wait until, tomorrow morning to find out that no, he's going to give us 30 days to think about it?
Right. Taco. Yeah. Taco man. Yeah.
Yes.
You're right.
Yeah.
I know. Unbelievable.
Yes. Yeah. We Canadians are mean and nasty. Mark, we can be. We try to get along, but if you just...
Hey, don't push you. That's it. I don't blame you. Not a bit.
Yeah, we get to the
Ridiculous.
point that we say, all right, elbows up. You want to fight?
That's,
We're going to fight.
there you
So,
go. There you go.
yeah.
Some
How
fisticuffs.
is,
Yeah.
yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
How,
Wow.
okay. I get Sky Daddy. And it's funny, but he really wants to be considered kind of like, the leader, the daddy of everything, right? You come after me. If you don't do what I tell you to do, if you don't mind me, yeah, I'm gonna rain all kinds of stuff on you. While a lot of Canadians are saying they know not what they do. Just
Absolutely.
just love
Americans
them.
are saying that. Oh
And I
my
think, yeah, a
God.
good number of Americans are saying exactly the same thing. Yeah.
So I tornado wins. He just like shakes up and then look at his hair messed up. And
Yes.
what can you do with that? Got to do the comb over again.
Exactly. Exactly. And yes, Maureen, I think that's exactly
Yeah.
what Mark Carney is doing. They're uh, yeah, anytime that Trump comes up with, well, and then I'm going to do this and I'm going to do that, and Carney says, yeah, okay, we figured. So as a result, we're doing this and this and this, and it's like, you can't. There are rules to this game, and I make the rules. Yeah, it's such a whiny little brat. So there you go.
So, one in the Smithsonian,
Sorry.
I don't know.
Oh, you're cutting in and out, uh, Aley.
All right. Okay, you go.
Yep. And yes, Mark, Carney's silence is that's how you generally tend um, to handle petulant children. Is you don't give them the time of day. You don't get into a discussion with them. Oh, Aley will be back. Don't worry. Yeah, you don't engage in a conversation with them. You simply, all right, that's it, enough. If you don't stop this behavior, you're going in a timeout, or you're going whatever. And then you being prepared at that moment to carry that quote unquote threat out. So I can tell you from personal experience that my son acted up in public when he was a toddler once, and only once. And I said, stop that or we're leaving. I was grocery shopping, and he carried on. And I picked him up, left the shopping cart exactly where it was, took him up into the car, put him in his car seat, and he was looking at me and his eyes kept getting bigger. And he said, Mom, I'm sorry. And I said, all right, that's okay. Thank you. We'll try again later. And boom, off we went. There, he knew, and he would tell his friends, no. When my mom gives me that look, I better listen. So, and that's pretty much what we're doing with with the current administration. And please know that we understand that there is a huge difference between the administration and a lot of our American friends. That you're seeing this, you're not enjoying this either. So we're not ready to to kind of paint everyone with the same brush. We understand that things are different. Yeah, but so is this, while we're waiting for Aley to join us? And yes, Mark, actions speak louder. Is this going to have is this going to have a long-lasting effect um, on the relations between Canada and the U.S.? Yeah, a grim reaper. Yeah, yeah, absolutely. This we were part of the gold mine. Everything was working really, really well until it went to you know what. So, um, yeah, it's right up there with that. You know, don't bite the hand that feeds you. Um, yeah, this whole administration thing has left a lot of Canadians looking at alternatives, like realizing that, hey, you know what? Maybe we shouldn't be as reliant on our closest neighbor as we have been. Maybe it is time for us to put on our big girl, big boy panties and make sure that we have a plan A, plan B, and plan C in place just in case, right? Some neighbors you get along with really well, other neighbors, not so much. So, you know, we all have to coexist. We all have to live in the same world. So, yes, absolutely. Yeah. The trust has been broken and it's going to take a lot longer to regain the trust than it did to break the trust. Yeah. And yes, Terry, until we get things situated, so yeah, current situation can never happen again. And then maybe, yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. So there you go. And yeah, hello, Katie and Proud and Terry Mullins and Mary Thornberry and all the folks, Stormy Witchadoo, and oh, Liberal Tarot by Sherry. Hello. And yeah, thank you for joining us. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And I do have Aley's information in the description of the video. So make sure that you go over and give her a like, share, and subscribe as well. And that helps us get the message out to people who want to hear what we have to say. They just don't know where we are. So we need your help. When you do the thumbs up and you leave a comment and whatnot, it works in the algorithm. It gets us out in front of people who are like-minded, who want to hear what we have to say. And yeah, that's how we ask you to help us. So please help us. And yeah, yeah. Liberal Tarot says some neighbors you can't wait to move and have potentially better people move in. Yes. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. I have been fortunate, very, very fortunate in any place that I've lived. I've had tremendous neighbors. You know, they by far they have been fabulous and great and supportive and so on. And hold on. Oh, Aley just said she can't get back in. Oh, all right. Just give me a sec. Yeah. Oh, there she is. There she is. She made it back in
For now.
for now.
All
That's
right.
okay.
Yeah, we'll see. Yeah, thank you.
That's okay. For now. For now is it works.
It works.
It
Okay,
works. Yeah.
thank you.
Um, and yes, and Acadian Proud was saying, yeah, especially if you go back and rewatch the show and then leave a comment at that point,
True.
it helps more with the algorithms and
It
all
does.
that. Yeah, by all means, by all means. And so the what was the other thing that there was something else that I wanted to talk. Oh, okay. Yes. With regards to Ghislaine Maxwell testifying in front of Congress.
Mhm.
I think that if people were to get in touch with the representatives and say, not interested in what she has to say,
Yep.
I want to hear the victims.
Mm-hmm.
And do you think that they would actually allow the victims to come in and testify? Yeah.
I think they should start listening to the American people and not all these wingnuts, honestly. Here's the dead fish. We don't need her. We don't need her. She's a dead
No.
fish. She is part of the abuse. She
Yes.
did these, as was many others, including Melania, including Ivana.
Yes.
I mean, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
There, a lot of people are complicit in this, and you know,
Yeah.
the victims really don't have a whole lot to gain,
No.
whereas people
Right.
like Maxwell and those that are on the periphery, they absolutely do.
Yep.
So I would be more tempted to believe what it is that the victims have to say. I don't need Maxwell to say, well, I can tell you who was there, and it was so and so from the Democratic Party, and this is what I'm told happened. I'm not sure, but that's what I heard. Let the girls speak. They can say, yeah, so and so was there. He did this to me.
That's right. And now they've sent her to a non-felon jail in Texas. I know
Yeah,
exactly where she is because I used to live about 40 miles from there.
yeah.
And it's minimum security. So that tells me everything.
Yeah.
We'll do this. We'll scratch your back. You scratch ours. That's all it
Mhm.
is. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And yes, Stormy, absolutely. Maxwell is already a known liar.
She is. Yep. She definitely is.
So, if you're going to give an opportunity for a liar to get there, well then let's assume all the women are lying. Why can't they have their day too?
Correct.
Right?
Correct. Yep.
So, yeah,
Absolutely.
yeah, you can't have it both ways. I think um I I don't know about you, but it feels um like things are really coming to an end for him. Like the walls are closing in,
Yeah.
that it
I hope so. Yeah.
yeah, it's getting harder and harder to maneuver and whatnot. He has absolutely no power in the world whatsoever. None.
Right. Right.
Right? He was going to stop the war in the Ukraine on day one. Even before I'm inaugurated, there will be peace. I will put that away. Trump doesn't listen, Putin doesn't listen to him. In fact,
He's a
Putin
joke.
has,
He's a joke. Yeah.
yeah,
He is.
Putin has come out and basically kind of spit in his face and said, I don't care what it is that you want, and you want me to do this, that, and the other thing. No, I'm going to keep attacking.
Yeah. Yeah.
So what happened to the relationship? What happened to the big deal? And yeah, hold on. I'm gonna I'm gonna take out the predictions and see what the predictions deck
Okay.
might have
There you
to
go.
say about that. But
Good idea.
is
Yeah.
yeah, is does Trump have any sway in the world at all? I don't think so. Yeah.
Whatever he says is a lie. There's never anything but lies. And why would anybody believe anything that he said? I don't understand. I don't get it. No. Nope.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. I get all for money. Yeah.
Oh,
This.
sure it is. Yeah.
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 He is absolutely in there. A he's not a trusted ally. He's not a trusted leader. He was installed there by the oligarchs to make sure that they could shore up their positions so that they remain wealthy. Um, otherwise, they would lose some of their influence, some of their power.
Yep.
So yeah, he's not in charge. He's a puppet. He's being ruled by people who are much wealthier and smarter than he is.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
And go ahead.
Go ahead. I just wanted to say that one of the other tactics that he pulled today, his administration pulled, was to take any responsibility in the Smithsonian for ever being impeached. They have expunged his impeachment from the section of that part of the Smithsonian Institute. And so only 3 presidents have ever been impeached.
And he's not one of them.
True. And he's not one of them. No.
And he's not.
Yep.
Oh, right. Well, absolutely. Because, we're all going to forget. Right? Now that it's not there, that's it. It's been wiped from my memory.
It's gone. It's gone. Yeah. It was
absolutely.
all a hoax. It was a hoax.
Yes. Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
Totally. Just like the what was it? The Kennedy Center, that apparently someone has put forth that they want to rename the Kennedy Center the Trump Center. Are you kidding me?
The Melania Trump Center. Yeah. Not just Trump. Melania. Yeah.
Melania. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Because she represents everything good about America. I mean, I know that each and every one of you out there, you've got your own little boudoir picture where, you're naked as the day you were born, right? Because that's what all classy women do. Seriously.
Especially when they don't really care, do you?
Yeah, and right, exactly. Exactly.
Yeah, look what I pulled out. Control puppet. That's what you had just said. Yep.
Yes.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Melanoma center.
Yeah. Melanoma.
Yeah.
Fake news. Yeah. Fake news. This is not going to go anywhere. I don't think there. I think the support for the Kennedy family, whether you're Democratic or Republican, there is a almost a kind of sainthood about their administrations and what they did. I don't think that people are going to stand up for it. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Yeah. And yes, Elaine, he is tearing up part of the part of the East Wing, which which the East Wing was, the territory of Melania, and part of the news was Donald kicks Melania out of the East Wing.
Yep.
She's never there. So whether he kicked her out or not, it doesn't matter.
This is the truth. This cannot be done. It was set up that way. So if they try it.
There you go. Yeah. Well.
I know. Cementing the rose garden.
Yeah, he'll again. It's like light a fire and see where you can get people to react. Yeah. And yes, don't forget cementing the rose garden. Exactly. That I don't know about you, but I thought that was just absolutely disgustingly horrible.
The sad thing is that even though, when he goes, whenever, that these are permanent changes. And what are you going to do with it? You're not going to rip it down later. And what are you going to do? Take the concrete out? And so it isn't like you're just changing the curtains and adding a few pictures and that's what disturbs me the most. I didn't think that he had the right to do any of that. So, it just doesn't make sense.
And he probably doesn't. But when has he ever stopped to ask for permission or stopped to think about what is best for the collective rather than
Yeah.
I want my
Mhm.
desires, my needs, me.
Right.
And then when we're done talking about me, I'd like to hear from you what you think of me. You know, it's yeah. So I would, yeah, if they do end up building this ballroom, whatever, you can get, I'm sure that they could find a use for it other than a ballroom.
Mhm.
The rose garden, honestly, I would absolutely dig it up and replace the roses. And
I agree.
yeah, that's it.
Yep.
Yeah,
Oh,
absolutely. The rest, yeah, I mean, you don't want to cut off your nose to spite your
mhm.
face,
Right.
right?
Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
turn it into a learning center. Turn it into, um, you know, um, a refugee education center,
Oh,
something that would,
wow.
you
Yeah.
know,
Yeah.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this is the people's house, and yeah, this is where the people gather, and what it is that they want. So yeah, absolutely.
I
And
have
what
to tell you, Marina, that I read that he's also going to forgive all ICE agents' student loans, but not teachers.
Okay, that
So
makes
what?
sense.
Yeah, they're getting a $50,000 bonus to join. They're getting all this money, and then their student loans will be forgiven if you're an ICE agent. So I don't know. Anybody wants to have their loans forgiven? Try that. Yeah.
Yeah, and how excited do you think that those people are going to be to announce that that is what they're doing in their own little neighborhood and community? When people get
Yeah.
together and it's, hey, I heard you got a job. Yeah, I'm working over at such and such and doing this and doing that, on and on and on. Given what they have done and what they are doing,
Hmm.
would you want to say, yeah, I work for the government, I'm an ICE agent?
Hmm.
Or
That's
have
why they
other
wear the
people?
mask. Yeah. That's why they're
Yeah,
masking.
yeah,
Absolutely. Yeah. Yeah.
exactly. We should all send sage.
We should a
Yes,
shitload. Here, I'll volunteer. I'll start.
yes,
There you
yeah,
go.
absolutely.
See?
Yeah, Terry, I'm not sure that there's enough sage in the world, but I'm willing to give it a try. So,
Absolutely.
yeah,
Absolutely. Yeah.
is yeah, is this going to work? That all this rewarding the ICE agents, how long before they start turning on each other? If there's money to be made,
Right.
how long
Yeah.
before they start turning on each other?
Mm.
Let's see. Is this
They
going to
can't see
work?
the forest through the trees. Right now, it's all about the bucks. That's all they're
Yes.
caring about. And, you know, this is what the downfall of the Third Reich was, really. So,
Yes.
yeah.
Yeah. Totally. Yeah. Um, I get pandemic health crisis.
Uh
This,
oh.
you know what? I'm going to read this as a crisis of faith.
Yep.
That
Yep.
yeah, it's very much like you say, the fall of the Third Reich, when
Mhm.
the liberators came in and they took all the guards, and the prisoners punished the guards,
That's right.
right?
Right.
While the
Yep.
the the different countries' leaders just looked away.
Yep.
So
Absolutely. Hmm.
yeah, it's like, you're having a
Payback
good
is fair.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah. Yeah.
absolutely, absolutely. And
Mm.
yeah, I hope that they realize that that they are selling their souls
I know.
for that um,
I agree. I agree.
for that
They are.
almighty dollar. And if the world economy changes tomorrow, what if their 50,000 sign up bonus, all of a sudden it costs you 60,000 to buy a loaf of bread?
Hey,
have you
remember
given up?
the Deutschmarks? They had to carry
Yes.
wheelbarrows to get bread. Yeah.
Yes.
Hmm.
Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So yeah, totally. And there, it's starting to bother me now. There was something else that I thought, oh, we should take a look at, and it
Mm.
is, it's just eluding me. It every once in a while, I kind of think that, oh yeah, it was that. No, it wasn't. So
I get it. I get it. I'm trying to think as well.
yeah,
Um, hmm.
yep. It's not.
Oh, I want to talk about the fact that the real statistics came out today that said what the unemployment rate was. Is that it? Is that it, Marina?
Yes,
Okay. Yeah.
yes,
And the woman was fired within an hour. But how can you fire all these government employees and not have a lot of 300,000 people laid off? And they brought it up to date because they were lying when they gave the figures to this woman, but this woman was
yes.
brought in by Obama, so you know why he got rid of her. She
Of
was
course.
lying. She held back, because it's never about him.
Yes.
So
Yes. Yeah, because he has always said about, oh yeah, no, there's no unemployment. I mean, there's lots of the stuff happening, and the economy is doing better than it's ever done before. Yeah, the stock market kind of took a little bit of a nosedive over the last
it
couple days,
definitely did. It did.
especially when the employment numbers came out, and they were well below what was expected. And then when they went back and they had to readjust the numbers that they had forecast to what was actual, those numbers were worse.
Right.
So yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. So yeah, but blame the messenger, not
Right.
yeah,
Not the one who
not the
created the
king.
problem. Yeah. Not the
Yes,
king.
yeah,
Yeah. Mm.
absolutely. You should have
Yeah.
found a better way to let people know. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. And oh, Butterball just shut down another plant. Less turkeys for Thanksgiving. Woo!
We got a lot of problems. We got people out there that can't pick the vegetables and the
Yes,
fruit. And what's really interesting to me is ICE has only gone to Democratic states, if you keep an eye on it.
yes,
You don't see it in Florida. I mean, he's picked up some other
yeah.
people there. But Texas, I don't know. Am I wrong? Anybody in Texas here that can say whether ICE has invaded Dallas or
Mhm.
Austin or any of the? I have not heard that. So yeah,
No,
yep.
exactly. No, they are
Hmm.
absolutely going after the Democratic states,
Hmm.
and it's yeah, it is definitely a fear tactic.
Yep.
And I honestly think that there's going to come a moment, maybe in the not too distant future, where a group of ICE agents is going to show up somewhere, and they're going to be met with pew pews.
I agree. I agree. Yeah. Yeah. I
And
do. Yeah.
yeah, and that is kind of the the start of something that is temporarily going to be very, very unpleasant. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
ICE was in Pensacola, Florida. Thank you, Terry.
Yeah. Yeah. Thanks for letting us know. There were 200, she said.
All right.
So yeah. Of course, Ron DeSantis.
Oh,
I don't trust anything that man says. He's just a
no.
mini Trump. You know. Um.
Yes,
Yeah. It's really bad.
it is.
Mhm.
It is. And yes, Aileen, we will end up with another Kent State.
Yeah.
Yes, yeah, something similar. And it again, it's the what 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 I'm feeling is that yes, they are meant or met with firepower, and
Hmm.
that's also when they turn on each other.
Yeah.
Is in order to save themselves. Um,
Mhm.
yeah, they will push their fellow quote unquote agents out in front. Yeah.
Sure they will. Yeah.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah,
Mhm.
absolutely.
Oh my God. So old Silver said they were picking ice. Ice was picking people off the roof that were fixing damage from a hailstorm. Because you know that regular people wouldn't want to even do that job either, you know. So
No,
yeah. Wow. Wow.
no, that's the, yeah,
So
too
sad.
many, yeah, too many of the local boys are too damn proud. They're not going to work for $7 an hour. Are you kidding me? I didn't finish high school so that I could, make
Yeah.
$7 an hour. And
Right.
yet they're the same ones who say, no, we got to get rid of the immigrants. They're taking our jobs.
Right. Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Talking
Let me,
out of two sides of your mouth is what they're doing. Right? Yeah.
exactly. Exactly. Let me see. I'm going to try to share something here. Let me
Okay.
see if it will work. Um, and okay, here we go. I don't
Ah,
if you can see that. And actually, hold on now. What it says, the whole thing, and I can't move it. Yeah, they say they're building a wall because too many of us enter illegally. We don't want something about we don't want to learn about their customs and we don't speak their language.
perfect.
Yes,
Perfect. Yeah.
absolutely.
They just need to
Absolutely.
send a repairman in, put the repairman
Yeah.
in there. There you go. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Wow. Wow.
Absolutely. It's you know all this. There is going to come a time when we are going to look at all this and say, "Do you remember? Remember when we thought this and we thought that and whatnot? Do you remember what those days were like?" And we're going to be reminding each other that we did whatever we could to get through it,
Yeah.
and we're going to be grateful that it, and believe me, I say this with all good intention. The people that have brought us to this point, we are going to be able to say, you know what? Maybe they were a-holes and they deserved everything that they got.
Hmm.
However, if it wasn't for them, we never would have identified A, B, C, and D so that we
Okay.
could fix it. So,
Yeah.
there's not
Yeah.
going to be any
Possible.
loveliness for them, but at least we're going to be able to, we're going to be able to see the positive. And I think that's what a lot of that
That's right.
matriarchal thing is find the
Yeah.
positive, find the good,
Yep.
concentrate on the good. Yeah.
Perfect. I
Yeah.
agree. Yeah.
Oh, wow. Well, folks, thank you so much for stopping by and spending part of your evening, your day with us. I appreciate it, and thank you, Aley, for doing this from the road.
No worries.
From the
Yeah.
road. Yeah, it
Thank
a
you.
lot of fun. I really really enjoyed this. So yeah, and Acadian Proud wants to know when
Well,
soon.
what I wanted to say to you was, do you promise, Marina?
Yeah,
That's what I wanted to say. Yeah, we're waiting. Okay, we can wait, but you promise
yeah,
it will happen? Yeah,
yes.
I know. I know.
Yes, yeah, it will. It feels like it more and more every day. It feels like it. Like we're just, now is not the time to give up. We're just getting to that high enough on the mountain where we can almost see to the other side. Now is not the time to
Mhm.
lay down and say, no, that's it. I'm finished fighting.
Yeah.
Gather your
Yeah.
strength. One more battle, like the 9 of Wands. You can do it. You can do it. All right,
Yeah.
everyone. Thank you so much again. Don't forget
Thank
to like, share, subscribe, and yeah, we will see you next Friday when we'll do story in the cards again. All
Thank
right.
you,
Take care,
everybody.
all.
Bye
Bye for
bye.
now.